Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and something is different. Not outside you, inside you. You feel a quiet certainty, a certainty that you have always wanted to have inside you. You are not rushing into your day, you are not checking your messages, or you are not checking your phone the first thing in the morning. You are not thinking about what you need to chase, you are not thinking about what you need to manifest. Instead, you feel this presence that it is already done. It is already my reality. This energy that whispers, life responds to me now. This is nothing else. This is an identity of a high value person. A person who do not chase, a person who attracts. A person who is so energetic and so highly focused that he do not need anything else but their inner world. But who is this high value person? A high value person is the one who knows that they create their reality. A high value person is the one who knows that the inner reality is the source of everything and source of creation. A high value person is the person who knows that their mind is the architect of their destiny. The destiny is not created by the god or some energy. They know that they are creating their own destiny. And this video is a journey into that identity. Not a fake confidence, but a real identity shifting. Today, you are going to learn the habits of a spiritually elevated, energetically magnetic, and mystically aligned human being. A person who do not chase miracles. Instead, a person who knows that miracle is its normal thing. A person who do not chase or beg, a person who knows that whatever they want, they can just step into their inner world and they can have it all. Neville Goddard has also said that change the concept of yourself and you will change the world that you live in. You can shift your concept of yourself and the world will automatically change. This is what Neville Goddard has said, and this is what I have been saying in all of my videos, because I have seen this, I have done that for myself and for my life, and I know that you can also do the same. Become the high value person who attracts miracles, who attracts opportunities, who attracts money, love, health, wealth, success, anything that they want. They attract it, and they attract it effortlessly. A high value person is the person for whom miracle is their normal life. If for anyone else miracles is not their normal life, a high value person knows that miracle is their normal life. Okay, so in this video, the habits that you're going to learn are not just tips. They are actually the identity codes that you need to learn and grasp. These are spiritual technology. These are subconscious codes and activators. These are quantum reprogramming rituals. If you practice these habits daily, you are going to see a major shift in your energy and the major shift in your reality. But only if you stay consistent and if you stay persistent. And once you do this, you will notice that opportunities are flowing to you effortlessly. People are treating you differently. People are treating you with respect. You are automatically getting whatever you wanted. Your desires are coming true. Your manifestations will accelerate. Your money accepting capacity will also increase. Your intuition will also sharpen. Your confidence will stabilize. And your inner world will become more peaceful. But do you think this is magic? No, this is the power of your subconscious mind. So now let's dive into these codes. The first one is, begin the day with creation, not reaction. Now, when we wake up in the morning, the first thing that we do is we see what is happening in the world. We see what is happening around us through our phone. The first thing that we touch is our phone. First thing that we do is stimulate our mind, and it gets stimulated for negativity and it gets stimulated for worst things ever. Basically, your brain goes into survival mode, which is something that we don't want. And it's not just you, there are multiple. I would say there are almost 50% people who do these things. They first go and check their phone, they check their messages, they absorb the stress that is fed through these Instagram reels and the Facebook reels and the Facebook posts and the, rejection messages, the rejection emails. All of this is getting fed into your subconscious mind. And because the first thing that you wake up in the morning, you will notice that your subconscious mind is a blank slate. So whatever you will just feed into it, it will get absorbed onto it. So the first thing that you are doing in the morning is creating a negative environment for your subconscious mind. And then you complain why nothing is working. And when you keep checking your phone, when you keep checking your messages, when you keep checking your emails, what happens is your energy suddenly becomes low. You go into survival mode. You have low magnetism because you are a magnet. But a high value person do not do these things. A person who is spiritually awakened, a person who knows the power of their subconscious mind, they do not do these things. They start their day as a creator, not a consumer. The moment that you wake up is the moment that you are naturally into a theta state. So why not use that time frame to just reprogram your subconscious mind for wealth, for health, for anything that you want. As we know that theta waves are the waves of hypnosis, like the waves of brainwashing. So why not just brainwash ourselves into being a high value person who attracts miracles, who attracts love, wealth, health, success. So before picking up your phone, before speaking to anyone in your life, just go into your inner world and start affirming for whatever you want to achieve in your life. So if you want to achieve wealth, just affirm for wealth. If you want to achieve health, just affirm for health. If you want to achieve more success, just affirm for it. Repeat to yourself silently that I am the creator of my reality and I can create whatever I want using my inner power. Remind yourself that 3D is nothing else but a creation of my inner world. So I need to focus on my inner world to change my 3D reality. And I do not need to focus on my 3D reality. If you will remind yourself this the first thing in the morning, I am definitely sure that you are going to, have this very powerful impact on your mind and the way you react to your 3D. Because we only react to our 3D because we forget that 3D is like the past reflection. If we instantly recall that 3D is a past, a reflection, why would we even react on it? Sorry for my voice. So yeah, be the creator, not the consumer. Now the second point. Always be in expectancy mode. Like always expect miracles in your life. And this is called law of expectancy. So whatever you expect is what you get. So most of the times we are expecting negative scenarios, we are expecting negative results, and that's why we get negative results. We have to start learning that whatever we will expect is what we will get. So a high value person always expects the best results. A high value person always expects that they are going to win. A high value person always knows that good things are coming. Health is improving, wealth is generating. Their desires are inevitable. They know it all. They know that they are expecting only the good things. In short, their energy is highly magnetic because your subconscious mind and the universe, which some people call universe, which some people call God, which some people call higher power, like different names, they only respond to your embodiment, not what you want. It do not respond to your wishes, it do not respond to your prayers, it only responds to the embodiment, and it also responds to what you expect. So a high value person always expects good things. That's why good things always come to them. And to be honest, most people, like people who are laymen or people who are naive or people who do not know about this law, they always expect disappointment, they always expect failures, they always expect the worst case scenario, and that's what they get. Only if they knew about this law of expectancy, their life would have been better. But no worries, this video is going to remind you that whatever you expect is what you get. A high value person expects miracles, not in some delusional way, not in some desperate way, but in a deeply aligned inner world state. Habit number 3, assured detachment, the high value person way. So there is a difference between desire and attachment. So most people think that they need to forget about their desire in order for it to come into their life. Although it is true that whenever you let go of your desire, that means whenever you forget about your desire, it comes to your life. But if something is very important to you, you are simply not able to let it go, or you are not simply able to forget about it because that desire is important to you. But here is where the actual meaning of letting go comes in. So letting go does not mean that you have to forget about your desire. Letting go means that you have to let go of the fears related to its coming to your life. So if you are constantly thinking, when is it going to come, how is it going to come, I do not simply know how much time it is going to take to come into my life and how many days it's going to take to manifest. If you're constantly thinking these things, you are simply not into the aligned state and you are into a desperate state. Whenever a person let goes, they just let go of these thoughts that when it's going to come, how it's going to come, how many days it's going to take, blah blah blah. A high value person forgets about these things. So letting go means forgetting about these things, like how is it going to come, when it's going to come. Because if the desire is already with you, how can you think that when is it going to come? It's like contradicting the statements in your own mind. If you are affirming that I already have my desire, I am a wealthy person, I'm a healthy person, but you think that when is it going to happen, you are basically contradicting it in your mind. A high value person do not cling. A high value person knows that the more they will cling, the more the desire will go away. They do not force timelines, they do not obsess, they do not chase. They simply be. Be the version who already has the desire. Neville Goddard has also said that, and in many of my videos I have said that there is a certain feeling of relief that automatically comes after having your desire, and you have to work to get that feeling of relief whenever you are visualizing. And Neville Goddard has also said that the feeling of wish fulfillment is, almost like the feeling of relief that you have when you get your desire. You must feel the relief that comes from the certainty. Like the feeling of certainty is the feeling of the wish fulfillment. Because if you are watching this video on a computer or a phone, you are certain that it is in your hand right now. You can watch this video. You know that this video exists. This is the certainty that if someone would say that this video does not exist, or if someone would say that your phone does not exist, you would not believe them, because you know with 100% certainty that it exists. And that is the certainty you need for your desires. You need the certainty that your desire is already here. Habit number 4, a high value self-talk and self-assumption. So Neville Goddard has said that your self-talk is your spell. So whatever you talk about yourself in your inner world is what you attract. And the same thing goes with inner conversation. So a high value person knows that their self-talk is what is creating their reality, because each and everything that you say in your world is an affirmation. So even if you are, talking to yourself, you think that you are not affirming, but actually you are affirming, because affirming means to say something. And affirming does not only happen when you are talking positive deliberately by creating a sound. It does not happen that way. Affirming is automatic. Affirming is constant. Affirming is like something that is constantly happening in your mind. Whenever you are thinking, whenever you are arguing with someone in your mind, whenever you are, cursing yourself for not taking that opportunity, or for not talking with your SP when you had the chance, not forgiving them when they came to you, not eating that healthy vegetable because of which you probably might be unhealthy right now. So you need to understand that every phrase that you say in your mind becomes a command for your subconscious mind, and a high value person knows this thing. So anyone who manifests something very effortlessly, they know that their self-talk, their inner conversations, their inner argument is what is creating their reality. So they are very mindful of it. A high value person talks to them in a very high value way. They know that their inner world is creating their reality. They speak not with delusion, they speak not with desperation, they speak with inner certainty that whatever I'm speaking to myself right now is going to become my reality, because whatever you are seeing right now is what you had in the past in your mind. So why just cry over what you had manifested by thinking negative in the past? It doesn't make any sense. Your future is what is going on in your mind right now, so focus on it. A high value person knows this thing, and they only focus on what they have here right now. So if you have not already noticed, but your inner conversation is either strengthening you or it is killing you inside. Like not literally, like it can also kill you if you do it very negatively, but killing your higher value person. So it's either strengthening or it's either demolishing your inner world, or we can say it's either sabotaging you. So most people assume that I'm not good enough, I can't do this, good things don't happen to me, people always disappoint me, I don't know if this will work. Most of the people have this type of inner conversation, and every one of these is a low value assumption, which we do not want. Like we want to become a high value person, so we do not want to speak negative to ourselves in our mind, because we know that whatever we will say in our mind is going to get created in our life. So we will focus on becoming a high value person, and a high value person will only speak highly of themselves. So let's repeat with me. I am a high value person, and I know that I'm going to get everything in my life. I'm a high value person, and I know that everything works out for me. I am a high value person, I know that people love me to their core. I am a high value person, and I know that success is inevitable. I am a high value person, and I know that success comes to me running no matter what. I am a high value person, and I know that money is always coming to me very easily and very effortlessly. Like, do you see the confidence that I have while speaking these affirmations? Some of you guys speak the affirmations very lethargically, I would say. I'll give you an example. So they would say, I am good enough. Money comes to me very effortlessly. Money comes to me this, money comes to me that. Like, I know that it might work, but if you will speak these affirmations with a little bit of confidence, a little bit of energy, what it's going to do is it's going to create basically a kind of energy in your subconscious mind, which will give it a signal that it's already done, and it would do it more efficiently, because whenever you have your desire, you speak it with confidence. So when we are speaking our affirmations with a little bit of energy, we are mimicking the type of energy that we will have when we will have our desire. So we have to make sure that we are mimicking every type of habit that we would have if we had our desire right now at this moment. Okay, habit number 5, behave like the person you want to become. So, identity is destiny. Neville Goddard has said that you must assume the feeling of the person you want to be. Not someday, not when you will manifest the desire, not when external proof appears. You have to become the person right now at this moment. Ask yourself, like, how would I feel if I had my desire right now? What would I be doing if I was healthy, or if I was successful? Basically, how would my future self who has my desire will behave? Obviously, the person who has the desire, they are not crying 24/7 non-stop, cribbing about their current reality. They are constantly praising their reality, and they are constantly speaking good things about their reality. They are speaking that I'm so happy that I have got my desire. I'm so happy that everything worked out for me. I'm so happy that money flows to me easily and effortlessly. They just are so happy and so effortlessly into their future version that they would not think of anything else. And that is what a high value person is. A high value person is someone, first of all, who knows that their inner world is their reality. So they know that they can right now become the version who has everything that they want, and they do not need to wait for it to happen, and they do not wait for it to arrive in their life. Basically, they know that how would the future version talk, walk, speak, behave, react, make decisions, spend their time, spend their money. They know everything. And it's okay that you don't know everything, but you can know some things. Like, how can they talk, how can they behave? You just can simply brainstorm and just simply see someone who has already achieved what you want to achieve, and just mimic their actions. And that's how you will know that how they will behave, how they will talk, how they will walk. Embody that version today, not in a fake way, not in some desperate way, but in a deeply aligned way. And this is basically the formula of your reality. So when you become the version who already has everything, your reality must follow. It has no other choice. It has to follow. But give it that energy. You have to hold that identity for basically some period of the time, but you give up before that. You become a loser and you just give up. We don't want to do that because we are high value person. And habit 6 is nightly revision. A high value person always revisits their day, and they revise whatever they did not like in the day. So if you are watching this video and if you are not a high value person right now, what you must be doing, you go to the bed and you think of every negative thing that happened in your in your life or in the day, and you just revisit it and you just recall it over and over again, and you try and you feel the emotion that the same situation made you feel probably 2 years ago or 3 years ago, or if something happened which made you feel very sad today, you are going to repeat it in the night and you just sleep in that feeling. Are you doing that? Just be very honest with me. I know that you do that. But because we are becoming a high value person, we are not going to do that. We are going to revise every single bad feeling that we had today, or we are going to revise every negative circumstance that made us uncomfortable or that made us unhappy, and we will revise it and we will change it to what we wanted to hear or what we wanted to see. If someone ignored you, imagine that they treated you beautifully. If you made a mistake, think that you did not make that mistake. If someone stressed you, imagine it resolved. And this is not even delusion. This is a revision technique given by Neville Goddard, and it is based on pure science. So we know that our reality is nothing else but our perception. So we know that perception is reality, and whatever we will perceive our reality, it has to manifest it that way. So whatever we will perceive about our reality, it has to turn out to be that way, because you cannot see what I'm seeing and I cannot see what you're seeing. Basically, you can never see the type of yellow I'm seeing right now. You can never see the type of green I'm seeing right now. Probably I'm seeing the dark green, a little bit of more dark green, or you are seeing it a little bit of less dark green. So basically you can never just find out what is the type of dark green that I'm seeing. And if you just think about it, your past is also nothing else but, a memory in your mind. So if you can just revisit into that memory and you can just change it, your reality has to change, because perception is the reality. Perception is what is creating your reality. Your reality is nothing else but a filtered version of your assumptions and beliefs and thought process. And your mind does not know the difference between what is real and what is being imagined. That is the beauty of your subconscious mind, that it does not know that what you are seeing in your mind, is it even real or not. And whatever you are seeing here, and if you just give it the signal that it is already real and it is already here, it is going to create it. That is why, like I always say, that your identity creates your future, and your identity is the one that is shaping your future. So do this revision technique every night, and you will start to feel that your life has suddenly started to feel more smoother. Your life has started to feel more exciting, and opportunities are flowing to you. You will know these things once you do all of these steps. Because right now in this video, we are becoming a high value person. So a high value person is the person who has stopped being a negative person. A high value person is the person who knows their value. A high value person is the person who knows that their identity is what is creating their reality. So right now, repeat with me: I am the operant power. I know my reality is my own creation. 3D is nothing else but the reflection of my old identity, and what I'm going to have in the future is decided by what I have right now in my inner world. Opportunities flow to me, money is flowing to me effortlessly. My life is always shifting in my favor. Everything turns out to be in my favor beautifully. Remember, you are not ordinary, you are an extraordinary person who knows that being a high value person is their only aim in their life. So I hope that you liked this video, and if you did, like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye, take care.